Greetings, children. Welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. Please like and subscribe the channel for the further updated videos. The following video is for class 4, subject general science, chapter 12, soil erosion, part 2. In part 1 of this lesson, we learned about what is soil erosion. Soil erosion refers to the removal of the topsoil by wind, water, and ice. Okay, so that was about soil erosion. Then we learned one brief account about what are the natural agents of soil erosion. Soil erosion can happen with rainfall, river and streams, floods, wave erosion, and wind. So we learned in today's class about how it is affecting the soil erosion. First, to begin with, we will see how the rainfall affects the soil erosion. Now, when it rains, the soil tries to absorb as much water as it can. When the soil is saturated, the excess water stays there and forms a puddle or a flows. Okay, basically what happens when the rain falls, the soil can absorb only certain amount of water. After that, it has to let go of that water. The water cannot seep inside the soil. So when it moves, when the water flows, it takes away the topsoil also with it. When the soil is saturated with when it rains, the falling droplets displace the soil from their place. Okay, raindrops falling on exposed soil can break off the soil particles to be lost in the runoff water. The heavier the rain is, the more is the displacement of the soil particles. As you can understand, if you pour more water, there will be the runoff, the topsoil runoff will be more. When there is a little rain, the water makes a puddle. But when the rain is heavy, the water flows fast. The rain washes off the topsoil as it flows. This flow of excess rainwater is called the surface runoff. Runoff occurs when the soil cannot absorb any water and excess water flows away. Surface runoff means it occurs when the soil cannot absorb any water and excess water flows away. Then we can see very heavy rainfall during storms, floods. When there is very heavy rainfall, we see more runoff. So there is one thing that you need to understand in page number 102 of your textbook. They're given let us think. You may wonder what the difference between soil erosion and weathering is. Both happens by the action of wind and water. Now, what's the difference between weathering and erosion? Weathering means it's breaking of the rocks. Erosion means loss of the topsoil. So, in weathering, the wind, water, rain, ice, etc. all work together to break down the rocks to small particles. This process gives shape to the landform, that round pebbles or canyons. Now this formation can be weathering of rocks. It is not the loss of topsoil. Okay, it's not soil erosion, it's weathering of rocks. In soil erosion, the topsoil is moved from one place to another. There is no change in shape or structure of the soil. It is just displaced from its original place. So weathering occurs in a certain place and erosion involves movement to a new location. Both soil erosion and weathering can occur at the same time, changing the shape of the landform and moving the topsoil to a new place. Next factor which affects the soil erosion is the rivers and streams. Rivers and streams are water bodies with flowing water. As the water flows, it takes along with it the soil, stones, pebbles, etc. Because the force of the water will be in such a way that it pulls with it the soil, the topsoil, the pebbles, the stones. Water is very strong when it moves fast, so it becomes even more boulders. Okay. Next is the flood. How does the flood affect the soil erosion? Most of the soil erosion occurs during floods. Then there is excess water in the river. The river water floods all to the nearby places. So when the flood water moves, the soil along with it moves to new places. You can see here how it is flooded the whole field, and when it moves, it takes the tops. When the water goes off, it goes, the topsoil also goes with the water. Next is wave erosion. Wave erosion means, have you seen a coastline? Coastline means the place where the land and the water or the ocean meets. That whole stretch of land, it is called the coastline. They keep changing because the wave of the sea or the oceans are constantly removing the sand and replacing it. So what happens is, we can see the activity clearly during the tides. Here you can see the high tide and the low tide of the same place. Let me tell you, this is the same place where it is, first picture is of the high tide, second picture is of the low tide. When it is high tide, the wave brings in the sediments from the sea to the land. During the low tide, when the sea goes back, it takes away the sediments with it. The wave erosion happens when any water body that has waves in it, the stronger the wave, the more is the soil erosion. It takes away the top layer of the soil. That is what is soil erosion. Even though it replaces with something else, but still there is the loss of topsoil that keeps happening. Next is, here also is an example of the wave erosion, how it just can take away the whole sand or the whole coastline. Next is the wind, the factor, the natural agents out of rainfall, rivers and streams, flood, wave erosion. Now we have wind erosion, how it happens in the wind. In dry and semi-dry areas, there is less moisture in the soil. This makes the soil loosely packed. Now, in areas with high moisture content, the soil particles are held together. It is easier to pick up desert sand in your hands than it is to pick up the beach sand. Moisture makes the sand particles pack densely, and also the increased moisture in the beach sand makes it heavier than the desert sand. Therefore, when any wind blows in the dry area, it also picks up the topsoil with it. During a drought, when there is no rains, the soil becomes very dry, and hence soil erosion of such area also increases. Strong wind causes topsoil to blow away, and wind erosion is the greatest in dry areas, particularly in desert. Now I hope you understood the natural agents of the soil erosion. This means this increases, these are the natural agents which increases the soil erosion. So I hope you understood this much of this lesson. Stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself, keep learning, children. Thank you very much.